if I was an undercover agent, I'd probably want to be a comic book reviewer. No, just joking, guys. But the reason I say that is because I do want to talk about a TV show that is coming to USA called Graceland, and that's going to be on USA. It's about undercover agents all living together, so it seems like a fun show that you guys should watch, and here's a clip of that.
Why did you do it?
I'm a teacher. I'm trying to make it on the PGA Tour. Reservist with the 316th Quartermaster Company.
You are now an undercover agent, and your lies are your life.
Graceland, a new original series, premieres Thursday, June 6th at 10 on USA.
Yeah, so USA does premiere this show on Thursday, June 6th at 10 o'clock, 9 Central Time, and you can check a clip for that, like a 5-minute clip in the description below if you want to learn more about the USA show. So definitely go check that out, and somewhere annotated will be more information about that also. But what I'm talking about today is Avengers Assemble, and this is Comic Uno, and I'm talking about episode 1 and 2 of Avengers Assemble. And yeah, I was kind of excited for this. I want to get a new cartoon that I do enjoy from Marvel and DC, because we do have that missing Young Justice fill that we need to, which we need to fill. And same for Legend of Korra, that's not gonna probably be back until like September or so. So I need my cartoon fill, and I really don't have any. So I was looking forward to Avengers Assemble. Today was the preview premiere, so it's actually gonna premiere in July, like early July. It's gonna be premiering the series and having consecutive episodes, but today was just a preview of part 1 and part 2, actually commercial free, so that was fun. And episode 1 was actually on iTunes before this, and it was free, so but I want to watch the 2 episodes back to back, get the whole entire feel for it. So, my first opinion of this is that it's an okay show. It's not bad, and I think one thing I see in these cartoons that I wanted to see is, or don't want to see, is that I didn't want to see a kiddie version of the Avengers, because if you didn't know, Avengers Assemble is a spin-off, not spin-off, but maybe a recreation of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which was actually a pretty good show. I didn't watch the whole series, but I enjoyed a good amount of the episodes, and I love the character interaction, and it was a pretty good Marvel cartoon that we haven't gotten to see in a really long time. DC's had a lot of good popular cartoons for a while, and over the years they've done that. But with Marvel, there hasn't been many of those great cartoons. Maybe Spectacular Spider-Man was pretty good. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I would say, was good, but there hasn't been a big amount of Marvel cartoons that were for adults and for kids, and everyone could enjoy, and the characters were enjoyable. And I wanted Avengers Assemble to be this, and I'm gonna say it was okay. You know, I think there was a lot of action in this these 2 episodes. I don't know if it was just because of the preview, they want to show, yeah, we have a lot of action, come into the show. But I think there was a little bit too much action. I feel like we had a breather, and then there would be more action from the Red Skull or MODOK. And I wanted to learn more about these characters. And obviously we know what Iron Man is, we know who Black Widow is, and if you don't, and you haven't seen Avengers movie, then you don't know who they are. But I'm pretty sure everyone saw the Avengers movie who's watching this TV show. But I felt like I wanted to see these characters interact with each other, and I think we only saw glimmers of that. And I didn't see those interactions that interesting. I think the only ones I really liked or saw glimmers of was Hawkeye and Black Widow. They showed their relationship a little bit more. We know there's going to be some attraction with them. And then Captain America and Iron Man. I think we saw a little attraction with them. You can see that they were buddies in this. Thor and Hulk, they tried, but I didn't really. It was okay. They're just showing the 2 power hitters kind of like each other. I think the one thing I did really laugh at with Hulk, though, is that when I think they were going into the mansion, and Hulk just pushed Hawkeye aside. I thought that was hilarious, and his arrows fell out of his quiver, so I thought that was pretty funny. There were some funny parts in this 2 episodes, I guess, but I think the characters that weren't supposed to be funny were funny. Like, Black Widow had some lines, Iron Man had some lines, but I saw that the big comedic relief was supposed to be Hawkeye. But I think in the beginning of this episode, in at least episode 1, I thought he was trying a little bit too hard. There were a couple immature jokes, maybe 1 or 2, but really it wasn't big immature jokes. Again, I think it was just 1 or 2 where you're like, you know, that was a little immature. Or it's like, I didn't really laugh at that, but I think the kids will laugh at that, so I kind of looked over it, and I think it was whatever, you know, it was just 1 or 2 immature jokes. But other than that, I think there were a good amount of comedy in this, and I did like that, and I'm looking forward to more comedy, but I think Hawkeye has to try a little less, and I hope he's less of the comedic relief and more of, hey, I do have some funny lines, kind of like Kid Flash and Young Justice. I do have some funny lines, but you can take me seriously also. So I'm hoping we get to see that with Hawkeye, because I have been really enjoying Hawkeye in the comics. The one way I can explain this show is that it's a mix of the comic books, pre-Marvel Now comics, and the Avengers movie, and I think that's the best way to put this, but I think it's going to be more about the Avengers movie and what's coming up, because we have Falcon also, which we're going to be seeing in the Marvel movie universe, so we're going to see more of that. So, I'm excited to see more of this show, I guess, but I wasn't totally impressed. I think there were times when I was bored watching this. It was like, alright, get to the point. And again, I think it was a little bit too much action, where we should have gotten more interaction and more reason to like this show. So I think that will develop over time, and that's why I am giving this more of a chance, and we'll watch this, and we'll do... at least until I stop watching it, or if I do stop watching it, I will do reviews for this show. I will on my channel do reviews, see how it goes. I'm going to give this a try, because I think this definitely has some potential, and I'm excited where it goes. I am. The one thing I do want to see, maybe a bigger roster. I do want to see maybe more characters come in that are not just the movie universe characters. I would love to see Captain Marvel, you know, or, you know, Miss Marvel. I think she was really enjoyable in Earth Mightiest Heroes, or Wasp, or Ant-Man. I think those are my favorite characters from Earth Mightiest Heroes. So I want to see characters like that also join the team, especially since they should be part of the Marvel movie universe soon, or, you know, at least planned to come soon. So I do want to see that. I do, and I think those are my only complaints. I think there's what I saw, there was potential with this show. I just wasn't totally impressed with the 2 episodes, but still gonna give it a try. I think definitely was not dumbed down, which was good. Again, there's some hints that, yeah, this is a kid show, a little bit more than an adult show, but adults can enjoy it. So I think that's something I'm really looking at, and I'm excited to see them explore. So definitely excited to see that. I will be reviewing the next episode, yeah, and we'll see where it goes, and I'll see if I like the show and give it more of a chance. But tell me in comments below, what did you like? Did you like the character interaction? Do you think there was enough character interaction? Did you feel like there was something missing? Were you a little bored with it? Do you think there was a little bit too much action? Another thing I just want to mention before I do go is that I didn't love the editing in this show. It had some points where they would go full screen and then widescreen, and they would just like zoom, like there was a time when they were just zooming into the characters saying, I'm Iron Man, I'm Captain America, and I felt like that was kind of off. So the editing is a little off, and also Hulk said a line twice in this show, at least in my version, I guess, of when I was watching. He said a line twice, where I don't think that should have been happening. So the editing, I think, could improve a little. The art for the show is pretty good, and I think if the story gets better, I think I could look over a little bit of the art. I think the art's not perfect, but I do like it, and I think it fits the show. So those are the only things I want to mention about the show. Again, tell me in the comments below what you thought, and this is Comic Uno, and I'll see you guys later, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and Rad Situations. Bye, guys.